Welcome to RenewEnergy.com, your renewable energy and sustainability platform. At RenewEnergy.com, we believe in the power of clean, sustainable energy to transform the way we live and work. That's why we offer a range of solutions for businesses and homeowners looking to switch to renewable energy sources such as solar, wind, and water. Welcome to another informative video on the RenewEnergy.com YouTube channel, your go-to platform for renewable energy and sustainability topics. Today, we're diving deep into the world of biohydrogen production, a field that could potentially revolutionize our sustainable energy landscape. Introduction to biohydrogen production. Hydrogen is often dubbed the fuel of the future for its high energy content and clean burning nature. While hydrogen itself is abundant, the methods of extracting it in a usable form often rely on fossil fuels. This is where biohydrogen production comes in as a groundbreaking alternative. Utilizing biological processes, we can produce hydrogen in a sustainable and eco-friendly manner. Importance of biomass feedstocks. One of the key components in this biological process is the biomass feedstock. Biomass feedstocks are essentially the raw materials that microbes or other biological agents convert into hydrogen. The choice of feedstock not only impacts the efficiency of hydrogen production but also its sustainability credentials. From agricultural waste like corn stover to industrial byproducts like glycerol, the range of biomass feedstocks is diverse and fascinating. Stay tuned as we delve into the various types of biomass feedstocks and their respective pros and cons. And don't forget, for more comprehensive resources on renewable energy topics, visit RenewEnergy.com. Types of biomass feedstocks. Overview. In the realm of biohydrogen production, the significance of biomass feedstocks cannot be overstated. Essentially serving as the fuel for microorganisms to generate hydrogen, feedstocks come in various types, each with its own set of advantages and challenges. In this segment, we'll provide an overview of the most commonly used biomass feedstocks in biohydrogen production. From agricultural residues and organic waste to specially cultivated energy crops, the options are numerous. We even have the fascinating world of algae and microalgae, as well as industrial and woody biomass. The choice of feedstock often depends on several factors, such as local availability, production efficiency, and environmental impact. Stay with us as we delve into each of these types in detail, assessing their suitability and impact on the overall process of hydrogen production. Agricultural residues, examples and benefits. When it comes to biohydrogen production, agricultural residues are often the unsung heroes. These are essentially the leftovers from farming, think corn stover, rice husks, and wheat straw. Rather than being discarded or burned, which can be detrimental to the environment, these residues can be harnessed for hydrogen production. Examples. Corn stover, the leaves, stalks, and husks left after corn is harvested. Rice husks, the hard protective coatings that are separated from the rice grains during milling. Wheat straw, the stalks left behind after wheat grains are harvested. Sugar cane bagasse, the fibrous material that remains after sugar cane stalks are crushed to extract juice. Coconut shells, the hard, woody shells remaining after extracting coconut flesh. Benefits. Abundance. Agricultural residues are plentiful, especially in farming-centric economies. Low cost. Since these materials are byproducts, their collection and usage are relatively inexpensive. Sustainability. Utilizing waste products ensures a lower environmental footprint. Reduced emissions. The alternative to using these residues is often burning them, which releases greenhouse gases. Converting them to hydrogen is a cleaner option. Local availability. For rural areas near agricultural activities, these feedstocks are readily available, reducing the need for transportation and its associated costs and emissions. As we move forward in our journey towards sustainable hydrogen production, agricultural residues present themselves as a compelling option. They are not only abundant and cheap but also considerably lower in environmental impact compared to other methods. Organic waste, potential and practicality. Organic waste represents another fascinating avenue for biohydrogen production. This category includes a range of materials like food scraps, yard waste, and even certain types of wastewater. The intrigue with organic waste lies in its ubiquity. It's generated in large volumes in both rural and urban settings. Potential. Widespread availability. Organic waste is almost universally available, generated by households, restaurants, and various industries. Waste reduction. By utilizing organic waste, we not only produce hydrogen but also contribute to waste management, effectively hitting two birds with one stone. Energy density. Some organic waste materials, particularly fats and certain complex carbohydrates, can be highly energy dense, making them efficient feedstocks. Carbon neutral. Since the carbon in organic waste was originally pulled from the atmosphere by plants, its use can often be considered carbon neutral. Nutrient recycling. The residual byproducts of this process can sometimes be used as a fertilizer, thus completing an ecological cycle. Practicality. Collection and storage. The practicality of using organic waste often hinges on the logistics of collection and storage, which can be challenging. Contamination. Organic waste can sometimes be contaminated with other materials, which can affect the efficiency of hydrogen production. Economic viability. While the feedstock may be cheap or even free, the costs associated with its collection, storage, and pretreatment should not be underestimated. Regulations. Laws surrounding waste management can impact the feasibility of using organic waste for biohydrogen production. The use of organic waste as a biomass feedstock is a compelling proposition from both an environmental and energy perspective. However, practical considerations like collection and contamination are important challenges that need to be addressed. Energy crops. Specific crops and their usefulness. Energy crops are plant species grown specifically for their ability to produce energy, and in the context of biohydrogen production, they hold immense potential. Unlike agricultural residues and organic waste, energy crops are cultivated with the express purpose of serving as a biomass feedstock. This targeted approach offers certain advantages, but it's not without its challenges. Specific crops. Switchgrass, a hardy perennial grass that is drought tolerant and grows on marginal land, making it a sustainable option. Miscanthus, known for its high yield and minimal nutrient requirements, it has become a leading candidate for bioenergy applications. Sorghum, this crop is not only drought resistant but also has varieties specifically bred for high biomass yield. Willow, this fast-growing tree can be coppiced to produce large amounts of biomass without needing replanting. Alfalfa, though commonly used as fodder, it has also shown promise as a bioenergy crop due to its high protein content, which can enhance the hydrogen production process. Their usefulness. High yield, energy crops are often selected for their ability to produce large quantities of biomass, making them highly efficient feedstocks. Sustainable growth. Many energy crops can grow on marginal lands where food crops might not be viable, thus avoiding the food versus fuel dilemma. Carbon sequestration. Some of these crops are excellent at capturing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, making them doubly beneficial. Consistent quality. Because they are grown for this specific purpose, the quality and composition of the biomass are often more consistent than that of waste materials. Customizability. As we advance in the field of genetic engineering, there's the possibility to design crops that are optimized for biohydrogen production. However, the ethics and sustainability of dedicating large tracts of land for energy crops must be carefully considered, especially in regions where land for food production is scarce. Algae and microalgae. Efficiency and costs. Algae and microalgae have garnered attention as promising feedstocks for biohydrogen production. Their fast growth rates and ability to thrive in various environmental conditions make them a unique option. But how do they stack up in terms of efficiency and costs? Efficiency. High growth rate. Algae and microalgae can double their biomass within a matter of hours under optimal conditions, making them incredibly efficient producers. Photosynthetic efficiency. Certain strains of microalgae are exceptionally good at converting sunlight into chemical energy, which can be harnessed for hydrogen production. Nutrient cycling. Algae are adept at utilizing nutrients from wastewater, enabling a form of resource recycling that can further improve efficiency. Multi-product potential. In addition to hydrogen, algae can produce other valuable compounds like lipids for biofuels or proteins for animal feed, which can improve the overall economics of their cultivation. Low land use. Algae can be grown in vertical bioreactors or in non-arable land, reducing the land use conflict associated with some other biomass types. Costs. Cultivation expenses. Specialized growth mediums and bioreactors can make algae cultivation pricey. Harvesting. The small size of algae cells requires specific and often expensive methods for harvesting. Energy input. Depending on the cultivation method, substantial energy may be required for pumping, aeration, and temperature control. Scale-up challenges. While algae farming has been successful on a lab scale, scaling up presents difficulties that could impact cost efficiency. Market competition. Other, more established biofuel feedstocks and hydrogen production methods compete with algae, potentially affecting the financial viability of large-scale projects. Algae and microalgae offer compelling benefits in terms of efficiency, but these must be balanced against the various costs associated with their use. As research continues to optimize both strains and production methods, they hold the promise for a sustainable and efficient route to biohydrogen production. Industrial and woody biomass, waste products as feedstocks. When we think of renewable energy, the focus often gravitates toward clean and unlimited sources like wind or solar. However, one untapped wellspring lies in industrial and woody biomass, specifically waste products. These feedstocks are intriguing because they take what would otherwise be considered waste and transform it into something incredibly valuable: hydrogen. Industrial biomass. Paper sludge, the waste from paper mills, can be processed to produce hydrogen. This not only offers a waste management solution but also an additional revenue stream for paper industries. Food processing residues, leftovers from food manufacturing, can contain significant amounts of carbohydrates and sugars that are excellent for hydrogen production. Wastewater, the organic compounds in industrial wastewater can be broken down to produce hydrogen, offering a dual benefit of waste treatment and energy production. Woody biomass. Sawdust, this byproduct of lumber industries, can be thermochemically or biochemically converted to hydrogen. Bark and wood chips, the external coverings and small fragments from wood processing, are often discarded but can be valuable feedstocks for hydrogen production. Forest residues, fallen or pruned branches and leaves from forestry activities, can be collected and used for hydrogen production. Waste products as feedstocks, why it matters. Circular economy, utilizing waste products closes the loop, leading to a more sustainable economic model. Cost effectiveness, since these are byproducts or waste, the cost of the raw material is often low, which can make the hydrogen production more economical. Waste management, using waste products as feedstocks can significantly reduce the burden on landfills and waste treatment facilities. Resource optimization, it maximizes the utility of resources by turning waste into a valuable commodity. Reduced carbon footprint, reusing waste products for hydrogen production can significantly cut down the overall carbon emissions involved in waste disposal. As industries around the world increasingly focus on sustainability and waste management, the role of industrial and woody biomass as feedstocks for hydrogen production becomes even more pertinent. They offer a roadmap to a more circular and sustainable economy. Regional relevance, localized choices for feedstocks. Different regions may have unique opportunities when it comes to biomass feedstocks for hydrogen production. Some areas might be rich in agricultural residues, while others could have abundant industrial waste. This localization of feedstock choices can be instrumental in promoting regional bioeconomies and ensuring that hydrogen production systems are viable and sustainable on a local scale. Advantages and challenges. Advantages. Local feedstocks can reduce transportation costs and associated emissions. It can foster local employment and skill development. Regional feedstocks often align well with local policies and incentives for renewable energy. Challenges. The availability of certain types of feedstocks may be seasonal. Local feedstocks may require specific technologies for hydrogen production that may not be readily available. Quality control and pre-processing could be more challenging on a localized scale. A brief comparative analysis. Understanding the potential of each type of biomass feedstock in your region is essential. Comparative analysis should focus on cost. What is the financial outlay for obtaining and processing these local feedstocks? Yield. How much hydrogen can be produced per unit of feedstock? Sustainability. Does the use of this feedstock align with environmental goals? Feasibility. Are the necessary technologies and expertise available locally for processing these feedstocks? Conclusion. Biohydrogen production from biomass feedstocks presents an intriguing path toward renewable energy and sustainability. As we've discussed, your geographic location can heavily influence which feedstocks are most practical and advantageous. Despite the challenges, the benefits are numerous, ranging from reduced carbon footprints to economic revitalization. For those who wish to delve deeper into the world of renewable energy, biohydrogen, and the fascinating dynamics of localized feedstocks, we invite you to explore resources available at renewable.com. Thank you for choosing renewable.com as your go-to source for all things renewable energy and sustainability. With our YouTube channel, we explore the latest developments and innovations in the field, including hydrogen fuel cells and the use of AI and machine learning to optimize energy consumption. If you're ready to take the next step towards a cleaner, more sustainable future, visit us at renewable.com and discover the many ways we can help you transition to renewable energy. Thank you for watching and subscribing. Stay up to date on all the latest news and insights by subscribing today.